Yeah, I'm in a good space as a team. It's nice to be back here. We've got some good memories of Perth, and really enjoy playing here. So it's nice to be in Perth. Almost feels like a second home here, with all the South Africans that live here. No, it's just we enjoy the city. Team is in a really good space. Played some really good cricket of late, so lots of reason to be confident, but quietly confident in a way. Yeah, it plays a role, obviously. I think the important thing in one-day cricket is it's not really fast bowlers, it's strike bowlers. You get different forms of that. Imran Tahir can be a strike bowler for us in his own way. It's the guy that's got ability to take wickets, and for Australia that's been Johnson more often than not. For us, probably Steyn more often than not, but also other bowlers have played their roles in really important games in the last 10 to 15 ODIs. I can mention quite a few of our bowlers that have put up their hands and played a big role at the right time for us. So pace plays a big role, but it's to me more about strike bowlers. Yeah, we've got 5 ODIs here, 5 at home against the West Indies, and then straight into it. So we've been building on it for a while now. I think we started talking about the World Cup when we had about 25 to 30 ODIs going in. So we've got 10 left, probably the final stage. If you think about it, final stage in Australian conditions. So these 5 ODIs are really important for us. I feel, like I said, I feel that we're in a good space, the team. The guys are really in good form, batters and bowlers. And really just excited to get out there and play some good cricket and hopefully win some cricket games. The only thing that upsets is the fact that we'll be limited with our 6th bowler. That JP's never really played as one of our top 5 bowlers, except for that one game in New Zealand where we felt that we could get away with myself bowling a bit with him and make up 10 overs. Now we don't have that option anymore. We got to go with 5 bowlers, 5 frontline bowlers. We'll still decide between whether we're playing a specialist spinner here at the Wacker or we're going with the all-out pace attack. That's probably the biggest decision we've got to make. But other than that, the balance is similar, except for I'll be a little bit short of that extra option. It's always nice to have around with the off-spinning option, which I won't have this time around. But we feel pretty confident that we can still manage around that. It's something we're discussing. I won't say it's tempting. It's a difficult decision because he's played really well in the last while. I don't feel it's necessarily Australia's strength to play spin bowling, but here at the Wacker, unfortunately, the stats tell you that spinners don't really have a great record. I still have a lot of faith in Imi, and like I said, it's a difficult decision to make. I still believe he can play a part here, maybe. It's probably between Rousseau and Beardine at the moment. David Miller, we believe, is still a match winner for us there in the middle order, and it's a difficult decision between the two of them because Fudge hasn't played for a while, but also sort of in a way deserves a chance. Riley also has had a couple of chances, but maybe not enough. So once again, a tricky situation. It'll be ideal to give both of them a go in this series. I think it was blown a little bit out of proportion. I don't think it's a huge thing. It is, in a way, something that Dale probably felt that was unnecessary at the time. I think he's moved on from it completely. I've no idea what Michael feels, even though he's apologised at times, then it's come out quite hard at times. So don't really know where he stands, and I don't really care for that matter. All that matters is Dale's moved on and he's ready to perform for us. What happens on the field, to me, stays on the field. It's going to be hard tomorrow. We know that it's going to be a tough series, and we're here to win. That's what it comes down to. All the other banter and things that go on behind the scenes, I really don't care about. I truly believe he's moved on, but he is the kind of guy that's played enough cricket. He's one of the world's best. I think he deserves a bit of respect. There's an unwritten rule in cricket that if you're a youngster and you come into the test scene or an international scene, you've sort of got to prove that you belong there. I think Dale's proven that over years and probably didn't deserve some of the comments. Whether Clarkey wants to apologise or not, I think it's up to him. Dale's mature and old enough to handle it and to move on and to win cricket games for us, which is the most important thing. Absolutely, he's always fired up. Whether we play Zimbabwe, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Australia, he wants to win games, he wants to take wickets, and he wants to turn the game around, which he's done successfully in the past for us on numerous occasions. So I can't see him changing that over here. It is an area where we believe they're not as strong as they can be, maybe in a way. unfortunately, we're playing here, and I don't believe the wickets will suit spin bowling that much. But we're playing a World Cup here, so we're going to have to find a way to expose teams' strengths and expose teams' weaknesses where we can. If we feel spin bowling will play a role here at the Wacker, then we'll try and expose that weakness in the Australian team. Yeah, it's an interesting question. You do what you can do to get into great form going into a World Cup. I feel we're doing everything we can, covering all bases. I think that's what it comes down to. Not doing something stupid, not trying to be over clever or get too fancy. We just want to play proper cricket games. We believe this is one of the best challenges, thinking that we're going to play here, knowing that we're going to play here, and maybe run into Australia somewhere along the line as well. So they're just pros all over the place. As long as we play good cricket and take out of it what we can, learn from our mistakes, build on our strengths, it's perfect preparation going into the World Cup. No, yeah, it'd be massive to win it. I believe Australia is one of the favourites to win the World Cup. They're a wonderful ODI team. They were #1 in the world just the other day. They're obviously very good in their own conditions. So for us to win here will mean a lot of confidence, a lot of momentum going into the tournament, and a lot of belief. I think the three things I mentioned now is exactly what you need to win a World Cup. So I'm going to try and win some games here. We're going to really try and win the series and go back home with a lot of confidence and belief and know that we can win here. No, that's also important to know that it's not the be-all and end-all. I play every game that we play, we want to win a game of cricket. If it doesn't happen that way, there are things to look at, and it's certainly not the end of the world, but there are things that we need to work on. Then, in a way, without me jinxing ourselves, it's not a bad thing to lose a couple of cricket games over here, so that you can at least know, okay, this is an area where we should improve. Maybe this is going to work against Australia, maybe not, just to have an idea. But if we win, it'll be good for the confidence as well. So it's not the end of the world if we lose, no. I really enjoy it. It keeps me in the game, the captaincy. Makes me think about a lot of things that I haven't thought of in the past. So I feel it's a good thing. I've managed it pretty well. It's not tiring me out at all. Just enjoying connecting with the players, getting the best out of them. It's a huge reward at the end of the day, and I just hope that I can stay on that right path with the boys, and yeah, just enjoying my cricket. It's not much to say really, just watching the ball and playing the game. Yeah, I don't think it's something, there's not much to say anymore. The guys that are here, that are part of the past experiences, know exactly what happened. There's nothing to discuss at all, except for that we haven't won a World Cup and we want to do that. So, like I told you, we're covering all bases. We're trying to prepare as best possible for us to give us the best chance to win this World Cup, and that's what it comes down to. There's no need to discuss anything about choking this or failing there, or we've done this wrong, or we had too many psychologists there, too many fitness trainers there. We're doing what we believe is best for the team right now, and if things go our way, we're going to win that World Cup.